What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Krusty Christie, where here we believe the earth is round and not flat. Anyways, in this video we're going to be checking out, I seen this and I wanted to review it with all of you great human beings. Maybe some of you aren't. Maybe some of you are douchebags, bitches, I don't know. But if you're watching this, thank you. Subscribe, like, comment. Men have unlimited reasons not to approach women anymore. Let's check it out.
You guys approach us in public. It's so frustrating. Like, I just went to Lowe's and I was walking around grabbing some supplies for my move, and I made eye contact with like 3 different guys. I was smiling. I was just...
She's gorgeous, and she's got big, and they're real. You can tell when women have fake boobs. But yeah. She said she made eye contact with 3 different guys.
Just like doing my thing, and nobody came up to me. They almost seemed like annoyed that I was looking at them. And it's just such a weird world we're in. I guess everyone uses online dating apps, but if you guys would just like approach a girl, I'm telling you, 99% of women would love it. Like,
I am tired.
99.
tired.
You're tired, go to sleep. 99% would love it. Are you serious? Did she just say that? 99% of women would love it if men approached them. Does she know it's 100%? 1% to 100%? Okay, tired girl. Looks like you want to go on a rant. What are you going to say?
would love it. Like,
I am tired. I am tired of the men that just don't go for it. They're just so scared. They think that they're gonna get rejected, when it's like, bruh, like, just take a freaking chance. I am tired, sick and tired of this. Just come up to me and ask for my freaking name.
What don't you understand about men being afraid not to approach women when for years, long before you were even born, women complaining about men always approaching them at bars, at clubs, and them saying, oh, I'm here just to hang out with my girls, have a good time. I'm so sick of men always approaching me. So leave me alone. See, now that's not happening. You know, women are like, yeah, here are my girls, we're just having a good time, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's just no guys approaching us, and this is great, you know. This is what we want, you know. No guys, not even one, approaching us. You know, we're just dancing, and this is wonderful. Yeah. This is great. No guys approaching.
Like, okay, like, you get rejected, like, I'm sorry, like, it happens to me, but just take a chance. Guys, just take a chance.
Yeah, all you guys under 6 feet, 250 to 280 pounds. Just take a chance. Approach her. What does it say on her little, I think this is TikTok, raising blazons, raising BLASIANS. Yeah, it says TikTok. Just go and approach her. She won't reject you. She won't say no thank you. I swear, females.
Yeah, just get some confidence. Like, just say the
Like, I am trying to work so hard on my resting face. I don't know how to portray, like, single. Talk to me. Talk to me. I'm single. I've been single for 2 years. I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Guys are scared to talk to girls now. Even if they see someone, they might not want to approach you. Like, I'm going to say something super controversial, and you don't have to agree with it.
We are in a time in history where women sit around their problem and blame others for it. You will find an obese woman saying, "Men don't like me because I am fat." Yet, she is about to go collect her junk food order at the door. This woman is asking, "Why don't men approach me?" The reason is right there. With you, because you are a 304, it's as simple as that. What do you mean you tried getting 3 men's attention in one store? Aside from the fact this is a sign of hitting the wall and being desperate, it still shows that she is ready to get down with anyone. Modern women should never ask what is wrong with men. Why don't men approach us anymore? They should say we brought this period upon ourselves. We are good farmers, reaping the good harvest from what we have sown over the years.
I've just discovered the reason why it's so hard to find a good guy dating in 2023. And it's not because there aren't any left and all men are disgusting and all men are trash. That is completely false, no matter what you hear from other girls on TikTok. The truth is that the good guys are done with dating. They would rather be single and have their peace than be in a relationship and not be treated correctly. They're done playing the games, okay? Girls not being monogamous, them not texting them back, them giving them mixed signals, them opening up and sharing their feelings, and then a girl breaking up with them. They don't want to deal with that. They'd rather work a lot, go home, play some video games, watch a movie, and spend time with their dog or themselves than ever have to deal with women.
And
Yeah, we still have a couple of right-thinking women who are truthful to themselves and not choosing to be hypocrites because we are talking about their genders here. We could have about 7 hours of video and more and not repeat a single point on why men are not approaching modern women. There is an unlimited reason for men to turn their back on women. The first one, a major one, is the delusion of modern women. Women have somehow convinced themselves that they all deserve to be treated like a queen while keeping the bad behavior. All around the world, I have yet to see a queen who is a single mom with 2 different baby daddies, or a queen who is how this is what modern women are. They are the worst kind of women in history, but they want to be treated the best way than any of them. Every modern woman thinks they are a 10, and so they believe they should be a liability. They want to be taken to the best restaurants, on expensive vacations.
I've seen like stuff on YouTube where girls, ask guys, what would you rate her on a scale 1 to 10 and stuff like that, or a guy asking, what would you rate her on a scale 1 to 10, the guy going, oh, she's like an 8 or a 9, and the girl going, excuse me? I'm a 10. I'm no 8 or 9, I'm a 10. And I'm just blown away. I'm speechless after I see that. And I've seen it more than once, more than one YouTube channel. And then they follow it up, some do, with Excuse me, I'm a 10. I'm a queen. An 8 or a 9? Get out of here, please. I know I did this like it's a black woman. It's white women, black women, Latino women. I'm a queen, okay? I'm a 10. Having a shitty attitude, yeah.
They are the worst kind of women in history, but they want to be treated the best way than any of them. Every modern woman thinks they are a 10, and so they believe they should be a liability. They want to be taken to the best restaurants, on expensive vacations, want to use the most expensive bags, and at the end of the day, and the end, offer pussy as their contribution to the man's years of hard work. Many modern women have turned their pussies into the source of their livelihood. This makes me question, who deserves to be referred to as royalty? Is it women who think pussy is what makes them valuable? And now, every woman has it, including traditional and celibate women waiting to give it to the man they call their husband. Or is it men, who they offer themselves to, who have worked hard enough to be able to take care of them and their damp pussy?
You just got married today?
Wait, hold on. So is love worth it?
Fuck no. I'm single in Miami. Who cares?
Men have not felt awkward when approaching women as they have in the past. All you can hope is that you are not ridiculed, embarrassed, or blasted. Modern women have become intolerable, and men's refusal to approach them is a response of pride and self-respect to their long history of mistreatment. Another reason is the loss of assets. And
this is what women wanted. This is what women have wanted for decades. Leave us alone. Stop approaching us. We just want to have fun at clubs and bars or parties. Stop approaching us saying, cheesy pickup lines, okay? We're not interested. We're just having fun. Just leave us alone. Be careful what you wish for. It's happening. This is what you wanted. Now all you women are on these dating apps having to go on these blind dates. Even if you talk to them on the phone or whatever, you go on dates and it's like, oh, this was a horrible date. So many people are on dating apps, men and women. They're useless. There's a waste. I heard, and I like this. I heard that. What was it? Is it over the past year, past few years, 5 years? It's within the past 3 years. That it was 295 million people on dating apps, and now it's down to 240 million people on dating apps. So I love that. People are waking up. They're getting wiser, men and women. So I applaud that. But this is what you wanted. Be careful what you wish for. That saying has been around for century. At least a century. Probably 150 years. Be careful what you wish for. You asked for it. You didn't want men coming up to you anymore. Just leave us alone. Just leave me alone. I'm just trying to drink and party and have a good time. Leave me alone. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Stop bothering us. Be careful what you wish for, because you got it.
Years of hard work. Gone are the days when men were excited about having a family and being happy. Family is not the problem. The problem is the partner.
Yeah, that is true. I remember being 19, heck, 18, and just can't, I was like, I can't wait to find that special girl, to just treat her, just give her all, just give her my heart, marry her, have kids, get a dog or two, a house, a backyard, just to have a family. And I'm someone who won't just marry anyone. I would make sure they were a sweetheart. And I like the girl next door type, But I'll say, I'm 44, be 45 pretty soon. I will, if I find the right girl, if I haven't looked, I'm not looking. Seriously, I haven't approached any girl in like 20 years. It's just, but who knows what destiny will bring. Maybe I'll die alone. Who knows? But yeah, men are like getting away from marriage. But yet the divorce rate is going up. It's like 53% is the divorce rate. So marriage has gone down, but the ones who do get married, divorces, they end up getting divorced. It's like there's a joke in LA, where it's like if a Hollywood couple is married for like 10 years, that's like being married for like 50 years. It's turning like that. It's turning into that in like every state in America. If you're married for like 10 years or more, it's like, oh my gosh, really? But then again, you don't know if anyone's cheated. But if no one's cheated and married for 10 years, it's like, here, I applaud you, both of you, the husband and the wife, as long as you haven't cheated. But yeah, they don't, because in divorces, men have like, women get half of like everything, if not more. They get the kids. It's like automatically, like 90% of the time, the kids go to the mom, the mother. But as far as assets go, women get them, like, for instance, and both of these guys cheated, so I don't feel sympathy for them. Tiger Woods, he was worth like 1 point something billion. She got like $600 million. Michael Jordan, he's worth like 4 or 5 billion. His wife got like 500 million, something like that. And again, I don't care, because they deserved it. They cheated multiple times. But even in marriages where there was no cheating and a wife just wanted to get divorced, women take these assets. They get half of everything or more. It's just, it's for doing what? Just being married to a guy who is like a doctor or a dentist, or it doesn't matter what their profession is. It's like just
Meeting a woman and planning a life with her is almost equal to planning who would come and legally steal from you with the help of the law. Many men see marriage as a trap now. Modern women have lived up to the standard of using marriage to become a homeowner and get rich strategy. Divorce is the game. It's called a Ponzi scheme. The newly released World Richest Women list shows that only 3.6% of the women are self-made, and some made it by inheritance. But after all those percentages, the large portion of women that are billionaires, how do you think they got it? Women are there saying, "Why don't men approach me?" And the man is thinking, "I am not like this wealthy man who got divorced and remained a billionaire. If I get divorced, I could lose my life. I better stay on my own."
I wish my TV provider let me choose what I pay for. Sling lets you do that.
Sling lets you do that.
Are women still traditional today?
What does that mean?
Define traditional.
Here, low body count, not going out a lot.
Women are not traditional. Women can do whatever the fuck they want.
Would you say that women still prefer a traditional type of man?
No.
You guys are okay with like protecting the man yourself, providing for the man yourself?
I mean, I'm kind of weak anyway, so I feel like women can do the job for themselves.
Okay, I understand you're saying you do want to, right? But the question is, do you prefer that?
I mean, you got me there. You got me there, sir.
You're not cooking?
I'm supposed to be beautiful
Yeah,
for my
you can
man.
cook
I'm
and
not
clean
supposed to
and
be
still
a slave.
That's
Yo.
You know, there's a beautiful girl that was on Valuetainment Money with us yesterday.
Do you prefer that?
I mean, you got me there. You got me there, sir.
You're not cooking?
I'm supposed to be beautiful
Yeah,
for my
you can
man.
cook
I'm
and
not
clean
supposed to
and
be
still
a slave.
You're supposed to be beautiful. The guy says, "You're not cooking," and she said, "I'm not supposed to be a effing slave." She didn't say, she said the F word, but I'm not supposed to be enslaved. Are you kidding? You have ancestors. She's black. You have ancestors who were slaves, actual slaves. And you're saying I'm supposed to be beautiful. I'm not supposed to be an effing slave. The guy just asked, "You don't cook?" In marriages, either it's equal, men and women cook, or especially in the past 10 years, it's mainly the man that cooks. If you watch these YouTube channels where it's like a couple who have a YouTube channel and they live together, or they're married, I'm not subscribed to any, but I've seen at least 10. And every one, the girl, the female, the wife, the girlfriend, says, I don't cook, I can't cook. He's the one that cooks. I can't cook at all. Or says, I don't want to cook, I hate cooking, he cooks. Or we order DoorDash, or someone to deliver the food. I forget what the other ones are. Is Grubhub, is that one? I don't know. I don't order anything. I don't have any money. I have to make my own food. I have to cook my own food. Nowadays, it's like men do most of the cooking. Or it's 50-50 or 60-40. You ask a woman to cook nowadays, it's excuse me? I'm your girlfriend. Do I look like your maid? Huh? Or if what this girl says, I'm not supposed to be an effing slave. I can't believe she said that. She's a black woman.
You know, there's a beautiful girl that was on Valuetainment Money with us yesterday, and she was conflating cooking and cleaning with slavery as a wife.
She's been brainwashed.
And I was just like, baby, you are gorgeous, but you're dumb. Like, what are you talking about? Slavery? How is cooking or cleaning and taking care of the household and somebody you love slavery? If anything, you could argue that the man financially providing for a woman, the threat of divorce looming over his head, where you have to pay alimony and child support. Some states, like Florida, I think for the rest of your life, if you've been married for 10 years, right, for alimony. I don't understand how you couldn't call that slavery, but if I'm like, hey babe, can you like make a sandwich and wash the dishes? She's like, oh, I'm so impressed. It's ridiculous.
The last reason we will consider is the absence of wife qualities in modern women. I have found out that from the day a man meets a woman till the wedding, until their death, men assume responsibility for women. Men take on women in relationships, in marriage, even if it's for a couple of days, and that's a family man quality. But for women, they give a damn about responsibility. You rarely find women sincerely asking their men how he is faring. All they care about is what he can provide for them. There is no woman to cook anymore. There's no woman to take care of the kids and their husbands anymore. Guess what they are leaving the jobs they were all screaming about when they were fighting for equality. Now all they represent to men is a parasite taking from men and never giving them anything in return.
So apparently single men are starting to become afraid to approach women in real life because they don't want to be viewed as creepy, around like 53% according to this one study, and I just really think that is not enough. Run the percentage up. This is not a bad thing. And I'm going to tell you why. A man being concerned about being viewed as creepy while approaching a woman shows an awareness of the reality of violence that women face when they're approached by men, when they deal with men, when they're talked to by men, when they're harassed by men, cackled by men, etc. And he does not want to be a part of said reality. There is literally nothing negative about men starting to be hyper aware of how they're interacting with women.
I have figured out that it is convenient for women just starting in life, getting men's attraction, and all of those things, not to relate to what women in their late 20s and 30s say. They all started like this, thinking men are the enemies, and then they started realizing that men are the solution to the problem, if they allowed men to be men. One of the greatest reasons why men are leaving is because men are not appreciated. Feminism has branded us to be the enemies. Therefore, men are stepping back from women, and in doing so, women lose the benefits they get from men: chivalry, protection, help a lady out. All of those things were washed down the drain by women, like this. That's all for today on Manhood.
Opening doors on dates. Giving a woman their jacket if they're cold. Just the nice things that men used to do. And then women just, they destroyed it with feminism. I don't need a man. We don't need a man. We don't need a man. We can do it. We don't need help from a man. Feminism is just an anti-men. Brainwashing cult. Anyway, you know what? I want to read some. Let's read a few comments. The video's almost at 30 minutes. I'm sorry it's so long. I want to read some comments. Women didn't want men to approach. Men listened. Now women wonder where men are. Exactly. I'm gonna like that comment. Ladies, we're not scared. or lacking confidence. Ladies, we're not scared or lacking confidence. Stop acting like you all don't know why we aren't approaching you. Exactly. Delusional women. We aren't scared. We just don't want to be labeled as creeps. No relationship equals no drama. Exactly. For years, women would say, men are such creeps. They just won't leave us alone at clubs, at bars, or, at the store, or just wherever, a party, I don't know. They're tired. They're frustrated. That's really the least of my concerns in my day-to-day life. Men have felt those emotions for decades. Men are sick and tired of the hassle. Yes. They are pissed that men are taking the power of rejection away from them. Oh, that's a good one. They are pissed that men are taking the power of rejection away from them. Women like to be in control. Women like power. Start approaching us again so we can reject you, instead of you rejecting us by not approaching us. Just walk up to us so we can reject you. What part of Me Too and public shaming do these females not understand? When they say they want men to approach them, it's only the chads they want approaching them. Exactly, that's what I was saying. And I'm number 100 to like that comment. They keep saying, why aren't men approaching us? Why aren't men approaching us? I bet you women are being approached, but they're not like 6'1" or 6'2" and have a nice body and don't look like they're rich. I wonder how many, because you can't tell me that men aren't approaching these hot women at all. At all. Women, they think that women want a guy who's like over 6'1" or higher or taller, who have a nice body, who are good looking, dressed nicely, or like sexy. It's any woman who says bruh is auto rejected, even you. Approach them for what? Not scared, indifferent. First they made the gym uninhabitable for men. Now hardware stores. That is true. When women were complaining about men, looking at them at the gym, and a lot of men aren't going to the gym, stopped going to the gym because you have women saying, oh, these men are looking at us and their tight spandex, but this guy's like, first they made the gyms uninhabitable for men, now hardware stores. Oh, great. That first one said that she went to Lowe's. Anyways, yeah. Be careful what you wish for, women. You want men to stop approaching you, because you just wanted to have a good time with your girls. You got what you wanted. Like always and forever, take care, be safe, peace. Stay single, guys. Concentrate on that money.